Scenario. Now, this was more popular like 3 or 4 years ago, but I'm gonna be doing it today on March 31st, as of 11:17 a.m. Uh, at a Pacific Standard Time, March 31st, 2026. That's what we're gonna be doing. And so basically, yeah. So it's not gonna involve Russia anymore. It's actually going to involve America as the aggressors in this conflict. America will be the aggressing side in this conflict, along with Israel. And basically, this is going to be basically the U.S. basically just going full out on Iran, but they'll also go on Palestine. But Russia will get involved soon. Not yet. So it doesn't really look like World War yet. Just basic U.S. Israel thing. Doesn't really seem like it's going to be a full-on war yet, but it's very well going to get to one. Trust me. Now, we see Israel, backed with American forces, are going to start pushing into the West Bank, and they're going to start flooding in from the north and from the south of the West Bank. I don't know why it doesn't show Gaza on this map. Well, let's just say they push all the way out the West Bank. We're just going to draw Gaza here. And they're only in Gaza now. So, over here, they start to push into Gaza and to go Gaza. And Iran's like, what the fuck? But Khomeini is dead, so they really have a new leader, basically. I know there's not like physical proof he's dead. Like you don't need physical proof that somebody's dead, but whatever. Um, Yeah, so the U.S. and Israel will finally be landing in Iran, and the Strait of Hormuz is causing a lot of problems for other countries as well, including Australia, which is actually going to lose fuel in a few days. So Australia will be joining this war on the side of America because of this fuel shortage, as well as New Zealand because they're with Australia. So New Zealand and Australia will be joining this war, which will also lead to Canada joining the war on the side of America. Even though about the stuff that's been happening, they do kind of want to help out their other buddies. So even if it does mean working with America, which they'll gladly work with America, they're America's friend. It's just Trump, bro. And then Great Britain will also be joining in here because Kanzak. I don't know if South Africa would because they were closely along with the British, but they're also in BRICS, so I don't know what Russia would think about that, and China as well. I don't know where India would stand on this because they're friends with both sides. But this is where we start to see Russia join the war, and Ukraine also join the war because they're just gonna drag the two conflicts into each other, basically. Um, so you could say either side is the aggressor in this big war. But I'm going to say America and Israel because they dropped the first thing. And yeah, and Palestine's basically done. So Israel's going to just immediately start to incorporate Palestine into their own territory. They're going to try to, at least, incorporate Palestine into their own territory, which is going to be met with a lot of resistance and also from Hezbollah in Lebanon, of course, which will drag Lebanon into this war as well on the side of Israel, on the side of Iran. But yeah. I don't know if this would happen realistically, but I do think North Korea could get involved, and South Korea could also get involved in this if North Korea does get involved, and that would also lead to Japan getting involved, and possibly Taiwan. I think Taiwan would get involved actually, which would later cause China to get involved. So, yeah. Man, just like 3 years ago, we were trying. America is the great defending Ukraine, and now it's like they're invading other countries. It was crazy. Anyways, they're gonna try to liberate the Strait of Hormuz, as many countries are going to be doing so. Because, like, what the fuck, Iran? Is basically what they're all saying. And there will be many countries that will try to open up this Strait of Hormuz, as well as the ones that got bombed by Iran will be joining this war. So this is not looking good for Iran here, and this is looking like it's going to turn into a world war. I mean, it already is a world war. Looking at this map, this is a world war. This would be the World War scenario. Now it's time to actually play out the World War scenario. So I'm going to be starting here in Iran with troops now flooding in from Iraq on the side of the Americans, which just doesn't sound right. Um, they'll be trying to reach the Caspian Sea, cut them off from Russia, while Russia is heavily sending forces down from the Caspian Sea, like heavily. Oops. Like they will be like sending like tons of like people just like flooding down here, and they will make one mistake, and that mistake will be invading through Azerbaijan to get to Iran. And now there's gonna be a lot of more Black Sea warfare. I wonder why. Because Turkey's getting involved. Yep, you got it right. Turkey's getting involved. Yep, you can't invade Azerbaijan and get away with it. And also, we're gonna have these guys join the war on this side because they're basically Russian. But yeah, and Armenia as well. But Georgia will be going to Team Red, and this will be my World War scenario. If you want to see me play out the scenario, well then comment for a part 2. If not, then I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.